So is print media dead when you are working with your database? Good question, and that question haunted me about 10 years ago when I was earlier in our journey of our 60 Touch program. So I was sending a lot of postcards at the time. I coached with Defying company, multiple other coaches on how to work your database, how to live by referral. Of course, as you look at our business back then to today, the 60 Touch program has helped our business get to over 300 transactions and an amazing database that we nurture, I think, with the best of them. And it attributes to about half of our business in our real estate organization. So as you think about print media, here's a couple things that I'd love for you to keep in mind. When we were doing mostly print and no email, our database probably wasn't comprehensive. We got made fun of by some of our coaches at the time because they thought print media was dead. When we were switching to only email and video, what we learned was that our unsubscribe rate was so high, we thought most of our database was viewing our stuff. They got so many emails and now 14,000 impressions a day that email just wasn't enough. So we went back to more of an air, land, and sea approach where we had a comprehensive program that touched our database with personal, relevant, and local information on different types of media so that we could guarantee if we did 60 touches on all sorts of media, the majority of our database would definitely get at least 33 touches, which has been our goal all along. When we just did email, we're 100% sure a good percentage of our database had unsubscribed or it was going to their spam. So email just wasn't enough. So that's why today we still do a postcard 6 times a year with a handwritten note on it. It's always personal, relevant, and local. We also do a newsletter with really vulnerable, authentic, personal, relevant, and local information that people do read. All of our print media has engaging information that comes from contribution, loves on our database, and has calls to action that shows them how to take the next step. If we only did email, a good half of our database wouldn't get the touch. But because we do print in 3 different varieties of media, and email, 3 different formats, and client events with text and TCPA compliant phone calls, our database returns better than any other database that I'm aware of. So that's why we do print media, and that's why it gives us an amazing return on our investment. We get those come list me calls every single week because of the variety of media in the Touch program. If you have any other questions about variety of media in your Touch program, reach out the information below. Rooted Business Consulting would love to do a free strategy session with you. No pressure or obligation, give you a ton of value, and we'll talk to you soon.